everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. At the Abbott house, Jack is confused when he catches Ashley's teen alter binge-watching a sitcom on her computer. As she giggles and scarfs down popcorn, he asks what's going on. She says she's just trying to chill. This is cheaper than all the booze he drinks. What do they want from her? The whole family has been complaining about how she's acting and spending her free time. Standing up, Ashley declares that she wants a vacay from them. As she trudges out of the room, she nearly collapses. The voices in her head tell her she's not strong enough for this and demand she hand over control. Tracy comes in, and Jack tells her Ashley stormed out before filling her in on the latest strange behavior. It wasn't just what she was watching. She had a whole unhinged demeanor, and Billy had a similarly disconcerting encounter with her. Tracy wonders if she's been covering, and this whole Tucker situation hit her far harder than she's letting on. Standing on the stairs, Ashley's strongest alter eavesdrops on them before eventually snapping at them to stop all the psychoanalyzing. She accuses them of obsessing over Tucker more than she does. She'd love to move on, but they are constantly talking about her behind her back. They don't need to be watching her like a hawk. Declaring she wants to move on with her life, she tells them to back off and let her. After she storms out, slamming the door, Jack declares to Tracy that he has tried and maybe it's time to stop. She thinks that would be a mistake. Clearly, their sister feels humiliated and judged, and that's why she's prickly. Jack doesn't think that's what's going on. Tracy will admit that something is off, and it's something bigger than her obsession with Tucker. As Christine and Danny are making out in their bed at the athletic club, Phyllis pulls the fire alarm in the hall. The couple starts to laugh as the alarm rings, unable to believe it's real. They don't want to take a chance, so they pull on their clothes and rush out. As they head down the stairs, Phyllis is by the door loudly saying, "This is wild." She claimed she was getting some OJ when the alarm sounded. Commenting on how unkempt Christine looks, she guesses they were up to something. The alarm stops and hotel guests file back in. The lawyer notices a cut on Phyllis' finger and wonders aloud if someone pulled that alarm on purpose. Pulling a face, Phyllis looks around as though baffled. Christine thinks some poor, insecure woman yanked the alarm. Outraged at the accusation, Phyllis waves it off. Christine reminds her that she was taunting her earlier, likely followed her upstairs, and listened at the door until it drove her crazy. Phyllis thinks the only crazy thing is that Danny could be interested in someone like Cricket. Christine points out that pulling a fire alarm is a felony and Phyllis is on probation. Danny declares that no one is calling the cops. He tells Phyllis that her obsession with him needs to end. Putting his arm around Christine, he leads her back up the stairs as the women glare at one another. Once Christine and Danny return to their suite, she declares they are lucky Phyllis didn't burn the place down. She's a danger to society. Lighting a candle, he points out that she just tried to stop them and failed. They can move on. He teases that she's wearing way too much clothing. As he puts on music, she laughs and unbuttons her blouse as they resume their kissing. Once they get undressed and into bed, he drops rose petals on her skin. Using his fingers, he writes on her back that he loves her. She feels the same. Back down in the bar, Phyllis declares to anyone who will listen that she is wiping Danny from her life. He clearly has no taste in women, or why would he want the bug with him on tour? It's time to get her life back on track. They are wiped from her life, and she couldn't care less what they do. Audra finds Sally sitting alone at Society. Spectra immediately starts venting about a rival, successful design company. Sitting down, Audra says she could use someone to vent to as well. It sounds to Spectra like things aren't in a better place with Tucker since they last spoke. Audra did take her advice to try and save the relationship. As much as it kills her to say it, she doesn't think it's worth saving. When Sally suggests that love is always worth saving, Audra answers, "What if it just feels like love, but is actually stupidity?" The redhead thought their connection was unique and real. Audra points out that doesn't mean it was healthy. She complains that he used her in some sick love triangle and about Ashley always getting in their faces. She's given him ultimatums to keep her away, but now he's claiming that she has some psychological issue. That seems far-fetched to both of them.